So, did you have anything to do with the neon before it was jammed?
Oh, was it billboard?
Like,
No.
did you do this before?
No. But the LSD board we did. Yeah, I installed those letters. That's a funny story, and actually has never been told anywhere on the LSD board.
This is recording. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can you tell the story?
You need an image of the LSD board.
I'll cut it in. Okay.
All right. So the LSD board was really funny because it was on a billboard on the on the 101 down in I want to say not San Carlos, but south, like San Carlos, Belmont, right around there. And I got a phone call from John Gilmore, who's an Electronic Frontier Foundation dude, who's in the Suicide Club. He's an old friend of mine, and he was driving back and forth a lot on the peninsula at that time because he's like a computer dude. And he called me and he says, "Hey, I keep seeing this billboard, and it has too many letters." And he told me, and I'm like, "Oh, that's hilarious." And it's like, and I said, "John, I installed those letters, okay?" And it's a Hillsdale shopping center billboard, and it's a big billboard. It's like a 40-foot by 16-foot, 18-foot billboard. And on top of it, when I worked for American Neon Sign Company, which is now bankrupt, gone many years, and everybody's gone, so I could talk about it. I was working for that sign company, and one of the jobs that I did with Charlie Hall, we went down there with a crane. We worked on it for 4 days. We installed these giant letters, like 4-foot letters that say Hillsdale, Hill, Hillsdale, and on top of the billboard. So here's your billboard, and then there's letters above it. And they're I think they're 5-foot tall neon letters with plastic faces. Hillsdale. So when he told me about the billboard, I'm like, oh fuck, I installed it. I know where the letters are. Each letter has a disconnect switch on it. All you have to do is turn the fucking letter off. You don't have to do anything. You just turn it off. And it's so he turned off the HIL and the ALE, leaving the LSD in the middle, And then the billboard below it said the beginning of something wonderful. And so, but when he said that, I was like, fuck, that's so easy. We'll just go and turn it. So we did. And I just went out there with my girlfriend, Vanessa, who was in the BLF, and just the two of us. And we turned the letters off, but we forgot to bring a camera. So when we were going to go back and take a picture, so they sent somebody out to turn them back on. And then so we went back out, turned it back off again, and took the photo, and we got the photo.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But it's so funny because I remember John Gilmore just driving by it, had this idea. So people come up with ideas for billboards. I had some of the original ideas. A lot of other people came up with original ideas for the billboards that we did. And it's kind of an ongoing, very loose-knit collective of people.
I mean, this is so. What I like about this.
This was fun, yeah.
What I like about this is that, on one level, it's a critique of cigarette smoking, but it's also kind of a statement about the state of the world and the universe, and it's like it's kind of poetry in a way. It's kind of like the shortest poem you could possibly imagine, because it could be the start of a story, about reincarnation or about
It was a dark and stormy night.
Yeah.
Am I dead yet?
Yeah, exactly. Because that's really what all stories are, is about postponing the moment of resolution.
Yeah.
Am I dead yet? I'm going to cut right there.
6-foot neon skull.
Wasn't there some controversy about that being sort of subconscious ad campaign?
Oh, I don't know about that. There may have been.
It was aimed at kids, and this was...
Oh, Joe Camel, yeah. Joe Camel may have been. But all I know is that San Francisco is a small town, and that 6-foot neon skull, which is a really cool thing. It's like this, just like a 6-foot tall neon skull. It was, we put it up there. We were professional sign guys. We hung it.
Yeah.
It ended up, the sign crew that came to take it down from Gannett or whatever the company was, I forget. Oh yeah, Gannett.
Yeah.
The sign crew that came to take it down, they saved the skull. It ended up in the crew foreman's garage. And I heard years later, because it's a small town and I'm a sign guy, I heard from another sign guy, he goes, this guy's got a neon skull in his garage that they pulled off of a billboard.
That's awesome. Oh my God. I've never noticed the skull before.
Yeah, you gotta look.
You pointed that out then, and I never saw that skull ever before.
Yeah, it's a 6-foot neon skull over Joe Camel's face.
That's so cool.
It was very hard to get the lighting right on this. So it's a long story, and maybe I'll tell you later, but it's a very funny story.